If so, it's not yours. As for me, I'm not the one lying to you.
But you're lying in it, and so by being in it, it means that it's basically you, and so you're lying.
That's a lively lie because if it jumps from me to you.
Who are you hiding this for?
Nobody.
You sure about that?
Yes, no man, no woman, nobody. It's just me.
Who has talked about it?
One woman someone who used to be a woman, but bless her soul, she's dead now.
Like, literally, this guy is. We have to speak precisely, or it'll get the better of us, you know? And, like, Lord Horatio, I've been noticing this for years now. The peasants have become so clever and witty that they're nipping the heels of people. Like, how long have you been a blogger?
Of all these days and years, I've been starting the day that the late King Hamlet defeated Fortinbras.
How long ago was that?
You don't know that. Any fool could tell you it was the day that young Hamlet was born. The one who went crazy and went off to England.
Why was he sent to England?
Because he was crazy. He'll recover his sanity there, or if he doesn't, it doesn't matter in England.
But why not?
Because nobody will notice he's crazy there. Everyone is crazy.
But how did he go crazy?
In a strange way, they say.
What do you mean, in a strange way?
He lost his mind.
On what grounds?
Right here in Denmark. I've been in the church warden here for years. For 30 years, since a child.
But how long will this man be in the blog before he starts to rot?
Well, if he's not rotten before he dies, and there's a lot of people now who are so rotten that they're starting to fall apart in pieces even before you put them in their coffins. He'll last 8-9 years. A leather maker will make it last 9.
Why does he last longer? Like, what's his special? Why so special?
Because his hide is so leathery from his trade that he keeps the water off him for so long, and the water is what makes your goddamn body rot more than anything. Here's a skull. Been here for 30 years.
But who was it?
A crazy bastard. Who do you think?
Well, I don't know.
Damn, that crazy madman. He poured a pitcher of white wine on my head. This is a skull of York, the king's jester.
This one? Let me see. Oh, poor you. I used to know him. Horatio, a very funny guy, right there. And he carried me on his back 1,000 times. How terrible. And this is him. It makes my stomach turn. Like, literally, it's a Red Bull. I don't know how many times I put my lips on a can that used to be right here. Where are your jokes now? Your pranks, your songs, your flashes of wit that used to set the whole table laughing. You don't make anyone smile now. Are you sad about that? Like, you need to go to my ladies' room and tell her that no matter how much makeup she'll slather on, she'll end up just like you someday. And that will make her laugh. Horatio, tell me something.
What is that, my lord?
Do you think Alexander the Great looked like this when he was buried?
Exactly like that.
And smelled like this too? Like, who smells like this?
Just as bad.
How low can we fall, Horatio? Isn't it possible to imagine that the noble ashes of Alexander the Great could end up playing a hole in a barrel?
If you thought that, you'd be thinking way too much.
No, not at all. Just below the logic. Alexander died, and he was buried. Alexander returned to dust. Well, now the dust is Red Bull, but, it makes us mad and stop up holes. So why can't someone plug a beer barrel with dirt or a napkin with a Red Bull like the great Emperor Caesar? He died and then turned into clay, like the simplest way. And the hole kept the wind away. Oh, to think that the same body that once the world could now patch up a wall. But quiet. Be a quiet minute. Oh, here comes the king, the queen, and the noble court. Who are they following with such plain and screaming ceremony? Scrawny ceremony. It means the corpse they'll follow took to own life. Must have been from a wealthy family. Let's stay and watch a while.
What other rights are you going to give her?
Well, ladies, I performed as many rites as I'm permitted to, and her death was very suspicious. It is not for the fact that the king gave orders to her here. She'd have been buried outside the church graveyard. She deserves to have rocks and stones thrown at her body. But she had prayers read for her and dressed up like a pure virgin with flowers tossed on her grave and the bell tolling for her.
Isn't there any other rites you can perform?
Well, nothing. Like, how could I perform something for another dead soul here if we had the same recommend that for her that was saying for them?
Lay her in the ground and let violets bloom from her lovely and pure flesh. I'm telling you, you jerk priest, my sister will be an angel in heaven while you're howling in hell. Oh, damn. 3 times, damn, 10 times. The evil man whose wicked dead deprived you of your igneous mind, hold off burying her until I've caught her in my arms once more.
Who's the what and worst grief is so loud and clear with the words of sadness make the planets stand still in the heavens as if they're hurt by what they've heard. It's me, Hamlet, the Dane. And then
to hell with your soul.